How often have you marveled at the beauty of a skyscraper, standing tall and majestic against the skyline? Now imagine if the architectural blueprint of that skyscraper was flawed, or worse, non-existent. The consequences would be catastrophic, to say the least. This same principle applies to Java programming. The blueprint in this context is the constructor, the powerhouse that lays the foundation for object creation and initialization. Without constructors, objects in Java would be like skyscrapers without blueprints, standing on shaky grounds. A constructor in Java, as the name suggests, constructs or creates objects. But it's more than just a creator. It is the method that sets the tone for how an object behaves. It breathes life into an object, setting initial values for object attributes and allocating memory for the object. Every time an object is created using the new keyword, a constructor is invoked, performing its duty of laying the groundwork for the object's existence. But how does one recognize a constructor? Its identity is hidden in plain sight. A constructor always carries the same name as the class it belongs to and does not have a return type. It's like a selfless entity, working behind the scenes without expecting any returns. The versatility of constructors is evident in the different types that exist. The no-arg constructor, for instance, is a humble constructor that does not take any parameters. Then there's the parameterized constructor, a more demanding entity that accepts parameters. And if by chance a constructor is not defined, the compiler steps in to create a default constructor. Let's visualize this with an example. Consider a class main with a private attribute name. The constructor main is invoked when an object of this class is created. It sets the initial value of name to programmees. This is the power of a constructor. It controls the initial state of an object. Moving further up the hierarchy, we encounter the superclass constructor. This constructor is often the first line of a constructor with a call to super, or this. It is the superior entity that must be called to create an object. Output. In conclusion, constructors are the unsung heroes of Java programming. They perform the pivotal role of initializing objects, setting the stage for the object's lifecycle. They are the architects who draw the blueprints for objects, ensuring that every object stands tall and strong, just like a skyscraper against the skyline. Remember, without a solid constructor, an object is like a skyscraper without a blueprint. It simply won't stand.